One. Hey, yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Clash Masters here, back definitely with another one. Just been on the grind, you know what I'm saying? Doing this, doing a little bit of that. Recently dropped 3 successful shorts, so I'm pretty proud of myself. So I'm gonna keep the momentum going. This one's different. I kind of bumped into it, you know, with the whole. I think they used a certain prop that came from another IP, and at first I thought, like most movies, they would get like a short film. I guess they just used the prop to kind of make it like this lingering issue. Well, not issue, but like this lingering thing, like it could be like in a bigger universe. But I think they just used the prop just for the short film. But either way, it's dope. So I'm gonna leave it Shrouded in Mysteries for right now. And then, you know, wait for you guys to, you know, check it out. It's gonna be the first time I'm seeing it. I just saw like photos of it probably recently or whatever. I don't know how long this has been out for, so it's all new to me. So if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button on the way in, and with no further ado, let's jump into it. The short film is called The Flytrap. It's a short film. So curious. Kind of gives me like Terminator 2 like music type of vibes. So let me see, Flytrap. So I guess this would be an immediate. Okay, let's see how this plays out.
She really wasn't that interested in him anyways. Hey,
So I
Usher,
guess this is
okay,
like the
fine
Jeepers
again.
Creepers universe, so to speak, with the jacket from part 2 and where they're at, kind of like in the middle of nowhere in the country.
How could there be no reception for like a mile?
I don't know.
I don't know if
The
this is
home's
where
not
they
that
actually
far,
filmed
and
part
it's
2.
not the phone's fault that we ran out of gas.
Whoa. Did you see that?
What? What?
I saw a light.
Where?
Right there.
No, I'm just gonna, like I said, I don't know if you guys heard me before, but like I said, the sweater definitely from Jeepers Creepers 2, the varsity sweater. I think they were like a basketball team, if I wasn't mistaken, in Jeepers Creepers 2. But also just like the whole like atmosphere and where they're at. I think they were like in like Poho County, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess this is to give us more of like of more lore to, I guess, the county of Poho, because I don't know what city or town they would be in.
Oh, just reflecting on something.
Oh my god, you scared the crap out of me! Yeah, me too.
Sorry. But what's it reflecting off of?
Who cares? Let's keep walking.
Now, let me get this straight. You guys are on the straight path. Now you go on the dirt road. See, this is where the shit doesn't make sense. Being nosy, there's a saying, curiosity killed the cat. And I don't know. Had it been like up the street or whatever, that would have made sense. But to kind of defer from the road, just I think it was like kind of like a bad call. And then you got fields. So I like how they're shooting it. Like, let's be realistic. I mean, if this isn't it is a Jeepers Creepers short, let's kind of still keep it Jeepers Creepers. I've never seen him post up behind like an actual grove. And hey, you know what I'm saying? The homegirl's got Jansport. Hopefully she's not the first one to get clipped.
It's a truck. A big truck.
There might be someone out here.
Hello? Somebody there? We need to call someone.
Why is this out here?
Why are you guys being so goddamn nosy?
on, Scott. Let's go.
No, we gotta check it out. Just for a second.
Okay, now time out. In Jeepers Creepers 2, there was a guy I think named Scott or Scotty. In this one, his name is Scott. How ironic. Hopefully he's not the first one to get killed. Or getting killed at all.
Why is it here?
So that we can check it out.
You know, I think they did something like this in Jeepers Creepers 3 with the guys on the dirt bikes.
No! I dare you.
No! Come on.
It's just an old truck. No biggie.
Come on, Chris, get down.
Like,
What the?
Guys, let me out! Open the door! Open the door!
It's locked on this side. Is there a lever there?
I can't see crap.
Relax. Nobody's here.
Kristen, come to this.
Now, it said that the truck was supposed to like have booby traps and stuff. I think they implemented that in 3. So I'm wondering if they're going to still go that route.
Door, see if it'll open.
oh, gross. The floor is sticky.
Kristen!
Kristen, try this one.
How come no one ever thought about like smashing the window? You're like out in the woods, there's rocks and stuff. You could easily smash a window with something, you know. Homegirl's in the car, in the truck. She could easily smash something on the inside of the windows.
What was that?
Jesus! A metal thing just popped out of the seat.
What's happening? Can you open it?
Okay. So the broad clearly knew there was something that was meant to be impaled on the seat. Then it reclined. Then the bitch thought, okay, it won't, you know, come out again. If this is a true Jeepers Creepers horror movie, she's going to be the first one to get clipped. Time out. Now, I don't know if it's me, but I think she looked back at the camera, broke the fourth wall, and then got impaled. Let me just see for a good measurement, because it looked like she was queuing on the cameraman or waiting for him to, you know, whatever. Hey, you know, you got to make it practical sometimes, right? The sound effects could be a whole lot better. Sound effects could be a whole lot better. The music, a little bit more fear. I think the lighting, well, I'll get to that at the end, but I guess that's supposed to be the creeper.
Scott?
So Scott got clipped. What? I'm over it. I have one. It's been one hell of a day. This takes the icing on the cake. This really takes the icing on the cake. Let me play that back one more time, man. One more for the one more time. Scott was there. Scott isn't there. We hearing trees, branching sound effects, and everything. Oh my god.
Kristen, do not make the sound.
No blood on the Chuck Taylor, typical. Looks like a dog. Yo, you could tell she's definitely out of shape. And no disrespect to the actress, but you could just look. The running scene just seems she was already gassed. Already gassed. When they're flailing their arms, deep breath, declining on speed. Is he gonna get the wings? Or is he gonna get the wings, or is he just gonna pop up behind her on some Jason Voorhees teleportation shit? You know, homegirl didn't really run too far. We all seen it. She probably just maybe run like 2 minutes, and now she's gassed out of wind. And this is supposed to be a teenager at their peak before cigarettes and all this. So it's funny. He's just gonna turn around and catch her. She ran pretty much back to where they seen the truck. Oh. Yeah, man, that was Flytrap. Okay, so I'm gonna make this very brief, not to be too long on this, man. Taking that in, the beginning seemed pretty okay, pretty interesting. Like I said, they did a whole lot of homages to obviously Jeepers Creepers. Um, the music to me just wasn't really hitting it. The actors had potential. I will say that I think just I feel like a little bit of more training because they had it. I think you could have probably thrown in like maybe another actor or whatever to kind of make it a little bit more believable, but they had it with what they were given. They had the truck, so that was like the biggest prop. They had that. I believe that's the actual actor that was the creeper in the first two films. So you got some big stuff behind you. I think it would be good to just have some actors and actresses deliver. The setting was too light of a tone, bro. It was like the lighting was just too light for horror movies. I feel like it's needed to be set in a darker tone, a serious tone. When you look at Jeepers Creepers 1, it was a in the serious tone, likewise with 2, even a little bit of 3. So, doing it out in the open, doing it during the day, it can be executed, but you got to set the tone for it to feel like he's killing people. They're doing this, they're doing that. The music wasn't hitting, and the tone, it didn't match the tone of the movie that was being premiered pretty much. Let me see when this actually how long this has been out for. On the page I'm on, I think Be Eating You. I don't know if this is his content or what, but I will say he published it 2022, October 3rd, 2022. So we'll say anywhere from let me see. We'll say anywhere from 2022 to maybe 2021. It's talking about Jeep Street 1 and 3. This short film's a blast. Okay, so maybe it was 2022 or somewhere around there. Okay, given obviously this guy, I was just watching some of his stuff earlier. He covers a lot of Jeepers Creepers content, so he knows what he's doing. I just think that he could have had some of the actors and actresses make it a little bit more believable, kind of polish some of their acting chops, stuff like that. Definitely have the girl at least, workout condition as far as running, because that's always been like a big thing to me. Like when I watch shows like Walking Dead or just whatever, you got to think about how many takes they got to do of just straight running. That's why it's a must to kind of like at least be somewhat fit to do a lot of these running, especially when they're going to have you shoot you from a continuous far shot. So I think that definitely needed to be improved. That definitely lacked in that big area because she only just ran and made it to where they were at in the beginning. She didn't run past where they started from or nothing like that. So you could tell she was getting tired. She was being fatigued. And that was kind of just weak to me. The boy, like I said, Scotty, he got clipped because his name was Scotty. I think the writing was just plain on the wall. Scotty died in part 2. Scotty's going to die in the short film. The girl was kind of dumb. She looked at the cameraman. She kind of did a little bit of fourth wall breaking, expecting it to come. Then she gets killed, knowing that it impaled the first time. And you really sit here and think since it's going to go back in, it won't come back out again. But lo and behold, you're kind of in there doing a lot of stuff, looking at the cameraman. Last minute, you get impaled. So that to me was kind of corny. That's something that it was her first death was to be expected. The guy's second death was to be expected. The girl's death, they were kind of like expected to happen. But the thing is, they didn't show the creeper flying, which I mean, that was probably going to be a whole lot of the more budget, whether it's CGI or practical effects, and then you got to make him believe to jump up or stuff. So there was a little bit of things that they had a loophole around, and I appreciate it. You can't have it all, but you could make it a little bit more believable, and they did. They had the weapons, they had the actual, I believe, creeper, Jeep, Satire. The music just wasn't hitting. The actors definitely didn't really bring their A game. It wasn't shot in a dark tone, in my opinion. But the killing was kind of poorly executed. Like I have mixed feelings about the killings. They didn't really thrill me. Like if you're gonna do a Jeepers Creepers short film, you want to keep a certain standard of the Jeepers Creepers short film. I feel like this was more focused on him, the creeper, obviously, but just some of the things that he did, the execution just wasn't really there. And the only cool nudge that we really got were the weapons he used in the second film, which was kind of like, okay, this could kind of save it somewhat. So I think with all of that, I would definitely give this like a 7 out of 10. Just needs to need more improvement. Hopefully we could get like a Flytrap 2 maybe, and we could get something a little bit more better, a little bit more polished, set in a better tone. We have a little bit more stuff going on, better killings, and obviously the creeper drives off into the sunset. But post your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you guys think of the Flytrap short film? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts about it. But then again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and also check out my gaming channel, Blue Saber Gaming, where I'm playing video games and discussing gaming topics, stuff like that. Also, I wanted to make the announcement, since it's pretty much back to school in the state of Florida, I felt like breaking the announcement saying, I am going to be, you could say, renewing, doing a season 2 or whatever like that of my Blue Saber podcast. Definitely be doing a whole lot of different things. So be on the lookout for that. And when I give like a certain official date to release, but for right now, I am going to do like a season 2. Summer's been great. Summer's been dope. So I felt like now that summer's about to end, let me go back and, get back onto the podcast wave, something different, stuff like that. But you can definitely catch a lot of my episodes on Spotify. So, Blue Saber Podcast, of course. I think with season 2, I'm going to critique it a little good. I'm going to do a lot of whole different stuff, make it a little bit more enjoyable, and bring a whole lot of different flair to it. So be on the lookout for Blue Saber season 2 at this point. But yeah, like I said, check out my gaming channel, Blue Saber Gaming. Check out my boys, Gamertag Hellboy and Nightwing24. They're dropping content on a daily as well. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and be safe out there. It's your boy Clash Master signing out. Peace.